Perfect.
Feynman go crazy. Legendary.
Perfect. It's the one and only Digo Double G.
Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg.
Da 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 da. You know I'm mobbing with the D.R.E. Da 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 da. It's the one and only
Snoop Dogg.
Da 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 da. You know I'm mobbing with the D.R.E. Da 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 da. It's the one and only Digo Double G.
Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg.
Da 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 da. You know I'm mobbing with the D.R.E. Da 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 da. It's the one and only Digo Double G. D.R.E.
Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day. You ready for the next episode?
Digo Double G.
Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg.
Da 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 da. You know I'm mobbing with the D.R.E.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know the West Coast is back for all you suckers. So put something in there. Put it in there. Yeah. Suck, Snoop.
Top dog, buy them all. Yeah, I'm burning it up. DPGC, you should be turning it up. CPT, LBC, yeah, we hooking back up. And when they bang this in the club, baby, you got to get up. Cuz homies, thug homies, yeah, they giving it up. Low life, yo life, boy, we living it up. Taking chances while we dancing in the party for show. Slip my girl a 44 when she crept in the back door. Chickens looking at me strange, but you know I don't care. Step up, Digo Double G.
Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg.
Da 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 da. You know I'm mobbing with the Digo Double G.
Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg.
Da 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 da. You know I'm mobbing with the D.R.E.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know the West Coast is back for all you suckers. So put something in there. Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day. You ready for the next episode? It's the one and only D.R.E. Dr. Dre, love Buster. You know I'm mobbing with the D.O.G. Straight off them killer streets of CPT. King of the beach, you ride to him in your fleet. Wood, the Ville rolling on dubs. How you feel? Whoop-de-whoop. What? Dream Snoop hitting corners in the lag. With Doc in the back, sipping on yak. Clipping all the amps, dipping through hood. Compton, Long Beach, Inglewood. South Central out to the west side. It's California love, it's California bug. Got your boy a gang of pub. I'm on one, I might bell up in the Century Club. With my jeans on, and my team strong. Get my drink on, and my smoke on. Then go home with something to poke on. Locust song for the 2 triple O. Coming real, it's the next episode.
What is up, Party people. Man, it's been forever. All right, so here's what it is. All right, I've been gone for a while, and here's why. Some of you know, many of you don't. All right, before I do tell you guys what was up, let me say what's up to everyone in the chat. What's up, Sean? What up, GPS? What is up, G Hammer? What is up, Fred? Let me see who else is here. What up, Peter Devil? What up, Raquel? Hey, Amy, how you doing? Let me see. What's up, Howard? What's up, Talaba? I read that name. What up, Freeman? Been a while, man. How you doing? What up, Jose? What up, Archie's? Yeah. Tell your mom to make you go to bed. Anyway, let me see. What's up, Renee? What's up, Kit? All right. That is it. That's all I see. Get back. Oh, what's up, Terrace? You guys, let me see. Oh, I think that's it. What's up, Davros? How are you doing, sir? All right. So, if you guys want to join the panel, head over to the Discord, over to the bunker. The description is in the link, and you can join me in here. Until then, let me go ahead and get back to the bottom of the chat. What up, Marty? Okay. So let me explain to you guys why I've been gone. Nope. Had zero to do with the little fallout I had with me and No Name, who doesn't want to talk. Only in the messages because he felt very picked on. So we won't talk about that in public. So no. I woke up Thursday morning about 3 a.m. Felt like I had just jumped into a pool, and felt like I was half-assed dying. So what ended up happening is I was rushed to the hospital where I had 103 temperature, and the flu had just kicked me in the face. I was in the hospital for 2.5 days. Basically, I couldn't hold down fluids, so they had me pumped up with IVs everywhere and all that good stuff. Got out, I think, Saturday morning, and just been resting ever since. Went to work Tuesday and then today, and basically that's it. So that's where I've been. That's why I haven't been around. This mic right there. And then but other than that, what the fuck has been going on? Because I have no damn clue. I came back briefly. I know about the whole Nathan thing, so we don't need to talk about that. From what I'm getting from all the different servers that I do join and all that stuff, everyone's pretty talked out of that stupid Black Swan thing, so please leave that alone. But there is something I wanted to discuss. Our buddy Travis. Now, what I noticed is normally Travis doesn't want to have a conversation anymore with me because, awesome, thank you, Bitter Devil. Because he doesn't like how I have followed in Bearded Devil's footsteps in breaking down pictures. Again, Bearded Devil, thank you for the next selection of fun tools to use. But since I've been gone for about about a week now, guys, right? Since I've been gone, Travis has gone on a tirade of uploads with my name in it. He may not see my name. Calls me things like Swan G and stuff like that. But I thought it was funny that he had started doing that now that I've been gone. But I'm back, and I do plan on picking the shit out of those. Just picking them apart. Because obviously he's wrong. And now he has actually made the claim that I am completely out of my mind. And he has the answer. Which is a far cry from the guy I used to know who used to go, hey, I don't know, but I'm making these up. Now he's making these claims. You want to know why? Because Ranty and all these other guys and Nikki and Nathan started shouting out his name and using some of his footage. So now he's like, hey, I'm going to run with this. And it's cute, but he's wrong. But I will say this, give props to Travis because Travis did do something I did not expect. I was over at his channel and Nathan Thompson showed up. And he started just doing that shit talk thing Nathan Thompson does. And the first thing Travis did was took his fucking wrench and timed him out. I was like, holy shit. Didn't think that would happen. But hey, that's here nor there. Hang on real quick. I gotta turn this back on. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, oh well. Hang on. All right, there we go. Sorry. And let me see here. What you guys saying in chat? Okay. What's up, Cigar Face? How you doing, sir? Shout out to Cigar Face. There you go, buddy. Exactly. GPS. And again, I still haven't got any of those pictures or videos that we took when I went up there, so I'm pretty irritated about that. But he thinks it's a joke and it's all funny, so you know, that's where that's at right now. So fuck you, Travis. I didn't say that. Anyway, let me see here. Darksea, I hope you're playing jokes right now, and I hope Travis definitely is not that, because that would be we'll just leave that alone, Sean. Okay, here we go. I'm going to the Discord right now. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this up there. Bam, there you go. And then we will see who is here. What up, people? Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? There you go. Awesome. You would think the old guy could turn up his volume a little bit, and maybe you'd be able to hear me. Terry, there you go, Terry. How you doing, sir? No, well, maybe. I don't know. Does it? That's a good question. Who? Mm-hmm. You want to explain it? It'd be awesome to know. Well, what do you got? Oh. Ah, damn it.
Yep. And the people on the panel can't vote.
No, you can't vote on the panel. No, sorry.
Why? See,
I find that to be discrimination.
Yeah, hang on. Because I've talked to Terry about this, and Terry seems to not care. He's running a dictatorship over there. He's like, you're not. Hey, people, if you haven't seen this, and I know
Sean,
you
be
have,
careful.
hang on. No, I'm not worried. We're on my land right now. You can't do anything to me here. I'm not in perspective land. You go over to Terry's and the Aussie perspective. This is what happens. He goes, you have to have an icon. You know, your little avatars, how we have these little pictures? Well, on his show, you have to have one. And if you don't have one, you're not allowed to be on his panel. He will kick you off his panel. What do I mean? Okay, see these on the very left of the screen, you see those avatars? Well, on Zoom, if you don't have a picture, it says your name on there. And you can change your name to whatever you want, but it just says a name. He doesn't allow that. That's not allowed. Apparently, he's now saying numbers aren't allowed on his show. I don't know what's next, but I would just say all you Aussies that keep going to his panel, be careful. Just be careful. I care. I'm worried about you guys.
And the Brits and the Americans.
Yeah,
And the
Blue
Canadians.
comes in.
Wait. Time out. The Brits don't care. I don't care too much because a lot of them that they don't really accept the fact that they're foreigners, and it kind of irritates me a little bit.
I do a drive-by once in a while.
Wow, I mean, I don't think you should be admitting that here, but okay, that's here nor there.
Oh, usually on the way to work, I'll call in when Terry's on or something like that.
Nice. Well, I see. See, here's the thing. You guys may not have heard from me. You guys may not have even seen me in the chats, but I'm around.
I have.
I'm always
I've
listening.
seen you.
I know.
I've been watching. I see where you are.
See, I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere, people. I'm always somewhere. I just haven't been vocal. Hey, what's up, Hannah? I see you in there.
So, have you seen Earth is Seriously Flat is now promoting the fact that they should be going and flat smacking children at school?
No, but I do. Who was it? I think it was Sean who asked me if, because I do live, I'm like an hour and a half from him. If I do see him and I do see him do that, I promise everyone I will smack the taste out of his mouth. I will go to jail for that. No problem.
See, I will say this. His was a little bit more respectful than what Nathan did. Because Nathan was crossing into private property. You know? Putting his hand over that fence, that's crossing into private property.
No. Here's where the problem starts. Because I watched that video. Here's where the problem starts. You ready? He walked up to that fence and said, hey, so far, nothing I've seen it wrong. Nothing at all. But you hear something right after he says that. There's a voice, and it's a lady saying, no, please, they don't want any, go, you can leave now, something along those lines. The second that lady, who I suspect is either a teacher or the person watching those children, told him to leave, was when his ass needed to turn around and walk away. Now, the second he didn't turn around and walk away, any respectful parent had the right to go up there and smack the taste out of his fucking mouth, as far as I'm concerned.
Yep.
That's
I
just
totally
me.
agree.
And that's where the problem is. Sorry, this is where the problem is, right? They all keep going, oh, his First Amendment rights. He got done for his freedom of speech. No, it's not what he said. It's what he did that he's in trouble for.
How about this? You asked this question. Do you have kids? And if they say no, say, get the fuck out of the conversation. That's all there is to it. Then, if they say yes, say, oh, so some random fucking stranger, I don't care, it doesn't have to be flat earth, it could be anything. Random stranger walks up to your child's school and starts talking to your child and a group of his friends. Is that okay? And I guarantee you, if they are good parents, they will say, hell no. Period. I don't care about it. Anything else, I don't give a fuck. No. If Nathan feels the need to talk to kids, go to the school. Ask the school to do a fucking presentation in front of the assembly or something. And if the school agrees with what you got to say, the teachers will say, or the principal will say, go ahead. But if they say, no, please leave my school, guess what you don't do? You don't go do a fucking presentation at an assembly just because you feel you have a First Amendment right. It doesn't work that way.
That's exactly right.
Yep. And that's exactly what it... Hannah says it perfectly. It's too dangerous these days to have strangers hanging around kids at playgrounds. And that doesn't matter. Here's the thing. It doesn't matter if we know who the fuck Nathan Thompson is. It doesn't matter if we know flat earth is the dumbest shit on the face of this fucking planet. That motherfucker is a stranger to every one of those people. And that's all that fucking matters. He does not have a kid there. Therefore, he should not be allowed there. And this is exactly how I feel. You do not have a child at a school. You do not belong near that fucking school. Period. Give me a reason for
unless it's a school function. Like going to watch your niece play basketball.
No. You know what I meant. You know what I meant. If you
I know
what school, period, get the fuck away from that school. Period.
Yep.
You know, they may have a basketball court you want to go play on the weekends. That's fine. School hours, after school, when their kids get the away. Parks too. Motherfucker, if you don't have a kid, stay the fuck away from the playground. Period.
Did you get a teaching degree? No?
Exactly.
Okay.
Nope.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Nope. Are you the principal? Therefore, that teacher can tell you whatever the fuck she needs to. That's her job.
Yep.
I think that teacher did a great job, especially dealing with that asshole.
Got those kids out of there quick.
And someone had to have realized what he did, because cops don't follow you home. Someone knew who the fuck he was and said, hey, that's the dumb motherfucker that was doing that stupid shit. And the cop said, thank you.
Well, he stays right around the corner from there.
Yes,
from what I understand.
And that's why. And here's the thing. I don't think he'll get has to register and shit. But that motherfucker, I guarantee you, if he does it again and gets in trouble, I guarantee you he serves time. That's the kind of shit that they don't play with. I don't care what state you're in.
Well, yeah, and you know, especially when you start talking about you know, some of the things that have happened in the past. I mean, you know, all the schools are on edge now, and the police. You know, anytime there's something that's going on where the police are called to the school, you know, they're already in the worst mindset. You know.
Exactly. Excuse me, sorry.
Just so you know, the head of education for that district has got a restraining order on Nathan Thompson from all schools in the area.
Good. Perfect.
If he violates that, he gets locked up.
I am honestly surprised Eartha Seriously Flat hasn't got fucking knocked out yet.
But see, he was respectful. He was across the street in the park.
No, I don't give a fuck.
That's where he was.
So what's going to happen? A kid's going to cross, he's going to go, hey kid, and that kid's going to cross the street and get hit by a car. And here's the better part. If that motherfucker doesn't have a kid at that park or school, he does not belong there. I'm sorry.
Kind of makes you wonder.
Anybody, if he does, then he should say something. Otherwise, as far as I'm concerned, he's an issue number one. I ain't saying he's a predator. I'm telling you, I don't want any stranger who has no point at a school being at a school, period. And that has nothing to do with any kind of charges. It's just common sense, as far as I'm concerned. And if he doesn't have a kid there, then his dumbass needs to get the fuck out of that, from that line of work, or whatever the fuck he does. And the people who have no clue what he's doing and are just hanging around him, they should have smacked his ass too.
Well, I was surprised that bus driver, because remember he got on the bus the one time. I was surprised that bus driver.
To me, I have no idea about that. I didn't hear about that, but to me, I'm going to say right off the bat, I don't care who's on that bus, kids or adults. If it's a public bus, it's a public spot. He can act crazy if the bus driver felt like kicking him off. That's their job. But I don't have a problem with him talking to people on the bus. That's a public place. Guess what's not a public place to be talking to random kids? A schoolyard, a park.
Well, no, it was a school bus. It wasn't just a regular bus. It was a school bus.
No, okay, yes, yeah. You know, see, he fucked up again. What up, B-ball? Yeah, he fucked up again. Nope. See, because here's the thing. My son would have told me. He would have been like, this is weird, dumb. First of all, he knows what flat Earth is. This is exactly what came out of my son's mouth. Hey, Dad, I think one of your stupid friends were in front of my school today. What? Yeah, some dumbass was outside of the school talking about flat Earth. Really? If you saw him, would you know what he looked like? Of course. And then guess what I would be doing for the next week and a half?
Yeah, going through pictures.
And for the next week and a half, I'm going to show my son's school. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to wait for someone to go, hey, you know about flat Earth? That's exactly what it's going to be like. He's going to get the flat Earth out, and that's it. It's all he's going to remember. As soon as the cops get there, I'm going to put my hands behind my back before they even get to me, and I'm going to say, officer, let me tell you what I did. All the little soccer moms that explained to him that I did good, he's going to unhandcuff me and handcuff the person.
Yeah. Yep.
That's my reality. I'm sorry, and that's how I think about it too. I won't hesitate. And here's the other thing. I come from a whole different branch from most parents. I teach my son violence works. So imagine what I think on a daily basis about fucking people like that. I'm not a talker at all. That's just how I am. I don't talk. I am very much. I act. When people flip me off on the side of the road, I don't want to talk. I don't want to flip you off. Let's just pull over. Yeah, that's right. I'm one of them. But yeah, that's why, and I want everyone to understand this. You'll never hear Earth is seriously flat in this fucking panel ever. And I made sure of that. Here's the thing. I allowed him in onto the server, but at best he can listen and he can maybe chat in one of the other links or something, but he can't chat in here. He can't talk in here. That motherfucker will never have a voice on my shit. That's how bad I hate that. That dude is, and he hits me up on instant messages like, hey, come to the meetup. Dude, if I come to your meetup, I'm probably going to punch you just because I know what you do. Like, that's kind of shit that people don't realize. Like, trust me. And I get in trouble because it's premeditated. So don't tempt me, motherfuckers.
Well, wouldn't that be welcoming the violence at that point?
Hang on. Hannah, I just started, so the mellow will start. He was over at Jim Panda's server, people. I think a couple days ago. What were you saying, Sean? My bad.
Oh no, wouldn't it be welcoming the violence at that moment?
I think so.
You know what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. He's got to know. People like that. I watch, put it this way, I know this for a fact because I watch YouTube. You know those one videos where the dudes like the skin. He's just here, and I'm not being racist, but this is as racist as it gets because this is racist stupidity. When the skinny ass little white dude walks up to the black dudes, like sitting down somewhere, and they farts in their face, and that black dude gets up, and before that white boy can run, hauls off and pops him in his face. He deserves that, and he knew that may happen. So, Earth is seriously flat. He has to know that may happen. I'm sorry.
Well, that's just stupidity.
I watched those videos. It's just the funniest thing it's like, I watched the video. This is a funny one. I know you've all seen it. The guy ties the bike to a tree and then lets it sit there so someone can steal it. I know you've seen that. Everyone's got to see that shit. But there was one that I saw that made me laugh my ass off. Only one. It was one where this dude, looked like he's like a fucking meth head or something. I don't know. He steals a bike. The bike thing happens, right? The rope gets tight, and the dude flips over the handlebars. The guys come running out and goes, "That's my bike." The dude gets up and starts yelling at them like, "You just ruined my fucking day. I had a bike, and you guys are playing tricks, and it fucking hurts." And I looked at it and went, "That's the kind of society we live in today." Motherfucker does something stupid and then looks at you like you did something wrong to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hurt myself stealing your shit.
That's like you break someone's nose. He's like, I'm pressing charges.
I would have shot him.
What?
I would have shot him. I would have shot him.
See, here's the thing. I wouldn't have shot a Nathan or a Earth is Seriously Flat type because I would have been scared that the bullet may have gone through and hit somebody else.
Yeah,
I care about people.
I wouldn't have shot him in front of the kids.
That, and also, as someone who is still trying to get acquire his carry and conceal, I can't take firearms, and basically no one's allowed to take firearms to a school. So I would never have firearms at a school or park. Don't worry, government, if you're listening. That's a big no-no there, Sean.
I grew up in Pennsylvania when we were kids.
Oh,
we used to have rifles and shotguns in the back windows of our trucks and in cars.
Yeah.
I grew up in a place like that.
Yeah, for all you Texas, Pennsylvania type states, don't listen to me. But I'll just say, here in California, it don't matter. You can have a conceal and carry, and you still aren't allowed to bring weapons on a government installation or a school. Period. It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, no. There's unless you're there in uniform or out of uniform, you can carry if you're out of uniform down here. But that's it.
I see Militant Manny in the chat. We're not being cringy. We're just keeping it real. I think that's a big. I don't think enough people do it enough. But I'm going to start doing that more. And I may talk about it because I don't give a fuck. But we'll talk about it later. I'm in a good mood right now. I keep remembering the last time everybody heard me, I was in a really bad fucking mood.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, you were.
But here's the thing. I thought about it, and you know what? We're gonna go into it because I'm not. It's not gonna even put me in a bad mood. It's just, I mean, if you don't know this already, I'm sorry. Then you don't know me. I got this thing. It's called keeping it real. I have kept it real from day one. I have never been fake. If you can find a moment in my history of YouTube where I was acting fake and or purposely lying about anything, please bring it to my attention. Because I have never. I can tell you that now. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to say this is a blanket statement. I am as clean as it gets, motherfuckers. You motherfuckers ain't going to find shit on me that I already said. But,
Hang on.
What?
You did think the Earth was flat, though, didn't you?
Yeah, and guess what? I didn't delete any of my flat Earth stuff. People were like, "So you're going to delete all your flat Earth stuff, right?" I'm like, "Hell no."
No. But that's your one error.
No.
Yeah. Because it's not fucking flat.
No. I'm talking shit that, like, you know, I would like I have in the closet, and someone finds out about, and it's like, "Hey, Sean's got a vagina and a penis," you know, shit like that. I keep it real.
Like there's a body in the dumpster, but he doesn't know where it came from. You know, that kind of stuff.
Shut up, Sean. Shut up.
Yeah,
but you guys know what I mean. Put it this way. I'm not fake. What you get is exactly how I am. When I tell you that if you flip me off on the side of the road, I want to pull over, I'm not lying to you. If I tell you that I demand respect, trust me, I demand respect in the fucking real world. And if you talk to me the way half of you motherfuckers do, like Astro Rex, who just joined us, I would punch you in your fucking mouth if I saw you. Astro Rex knows this. Punch him in his fucking mouth in a heartbeat. And I don't care. Now, brings us to the point at hand. Okay, here's the thing. I will call a special friend relationship with, I'd say, 20 people. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm not friends with all of you. But there are just 20 people that I will say on a regular basis I can talk to about anything. I can ask their opinion, and I will take that opinion and hold it to heart and actually, you know, think about it. And of those people, you know, I'm going to keep it clear. No Name was never one of those people. I never talked to him that way. Matter of fact, I think that was probably the first time me and No Name had actually had a disagreement and one-on-one about it. Now, I had this thought in my brain the second I got offline. Holy shit. I just got stupid with somebody and super, you know, it was personal because it was a personal feeling and issue I had with them that I probably could have typed in the DMs of my server. But here's the thing. I don't like doing that. And here's the other thing. I'm not the type of person that wants to go to the side and have a one-on-one and talk about what happened. Here's the type of person I am. And anybody who's actually gotten into a conflict with me, Jose, this has happened with Jose, to be the most one I can remember the most. Matter of fact, I think I had a small issue with Davros, but I don't even think Davros fucking knew it. I think Davros was like, "Hey, I'm punished one day," and then that was it. So that I don't really count that one.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, Sean. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I've learnt to brush shit off.
Mm-hmm.
And go, okay, get up.
Yeah, here's the thing. Because if I've had a situation with any person, and Jose knows this because we got into that little quarrel for like a half a bullshit second, and it was me, 100%. But here's the thing. It happens if it's me, and I know it's me. Jose can contest to this. I probably within a day, maybe even an hour, I will message you. I did this with Travis. Travis just was a bitch about it. I will apologize. Why? Because shit happens in the moment, and you know, hey, sometimes shit needs to be said differently. But hey, this is the fucking internet, and if I know you from here, guess what? Our friendship may end up on these live streams. Why? Because this is where we know each other. This is actually where we talk most of the time. You know, in this situation, we talk. I hear you guys, and you hear me all the time. But you know what I mean. But No Name said something to me, and it rubbed me the wrong way again. And this is why I'm saying this, and I want to make this very clear. if you have a problem with anything I say, you disagree with a term I create out of the fucking thin air, internet atheists. I thought that was genius. That motherfucker went and Googled that shit. Okay, I'm done talking shit. Hang on. But here's what I'm trying to get with this. If I message you and say, hey, we need to talk, it's not a good moment to try to make a dig. For instance, and I'm doing this because, again, if you are my friend and we know each other here, there's an opportunity that, hey, we may have a conversation about something that happened here. Now, again, there are things that can go somewhere else, but again, those type of things don't happen on the live streams. This time it did. Why? Because he jabbed at a little cut, a little wound that I have, and I gave him a couple warnings. He didn't listen. If you don't believe me, go back and listen. I gave him 3 warnings. I listened twice. But here's the thing. Don't tell me you don't want to have that conversation in quote unquote public, because my life is public. I don't hide my shit. I don't hide my feelings. I don't hide nothing. If you say something on my live stream, I'm going to tell you how I feel. Why? Because that's how I am. You guys and the people. I'm one person that I know. Sean, Davros. These two. I'm gonna tell you right now. These two know more about me and how I feel here than anybody. I go to them. Those are my gurus. I'm going to tell you that right now. Why? Because those two are so fucking different from each other that I can take both of what they say or a situation and I can kind of gauge the balance of where I should be sitting on it to think about it at least. So I do appreciate those two very much. Both of you guys, just remember that. And here's the thing.
Search your feelings, Sean. You know it to be true.
And I prove this because I did it on the last stream. I said, because here's the thing. The way No Name was talking, and I am saying his name because I don't like talking as if we're talking about a person that doesn't exist. He does exist, but I am not talking any kind of shit. I'm done doing that part. I asked Davros, because Davros, like No Name, but in my opinion has a better reasoning for it, has a very ill will towards the topic. The topic, I don't care. Trust me, there's a golden rule on the internet that every fucking live streamer knows, and we all fucking break it. Every one of us. Stay the fuck away from religion, but we do it anyway. But every time. But I know exactly how Davros feels. But here's the thing. Davros knows that at certain at certain points of conversation or a feeling about something, I may disagree and or have a very strong different feeling about it. Davros doesn't hold back. But here's the thing. It's kind of a way you talk to somebody if you want to have a conversation. And there's a way you talk to someone when you think they're a fucking idiot and they need to shut up. And that's how I felt I was being talked to. How did I know this? Because I said, whoa, wait. I said, Davros, can you explain to me the blah, 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 blah. And Davros did exactly what I thought he would. He would have the exact opposite view of the opinion that I did. But he said it like, hey, I'm talking to a friend and I don't need to be an asshole about it. That's how I expect this to work on my live streams. And if you don't, hey, you don't have to. But guess what's going to happen? I'm going to keep it real. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I can't help it.
Yeah, responding reasonably is what is expected of most people. And as you would know, speaking to certain aspects of the flat earth and conspiratorial community, when you ask something, you cannot get a direct, reasonable response.
And this thing, it's just, and here's the thing. I know there was a lot of that conversation that was definitely my fault. Why? Because if I question it and feel the need to message one of my quote unquote gurus, and there are more, don't worry. There are other names. Hannah. if I feel the need to ask a question, I know there is something I've done in that situation. I know that because when I yell about something that I know I'm so right on, for instance, if I yell at Rumpus or yell at somebody about the horizon, I feel so justified in that shit. I won't message nobody. Fuck you guys. I don't care what you think. I know I'm right. But when I do message one of my gurus, again, I sound like I'm in therapy. Yeah, my gurus, I got a few of them. When I do message one of them, I know consciously I fucked up. I fucked up somewhere in there. And here's where I know I fucked up. And I'm going to do this because this is how I live publicly. And I will publicly say, no name, I do apologize for bringing the server politics up in public. But here's the thing. I was already triggered, so I'm sorry. But no name, I do apologize for that. It was unnecessary, and I do apologize for it. But beyond that, go fuck yourself. You will never in your life message me talking about how you want a private conversation because you don't trust me to fucking wait. Again, I live publicly, so no name. Here you go. So here's the thing. I messaged him, and you guys can see it on the screen right now. If you guys can't see it, go to YouTube. But I'm going to read it for you. After that conversation happened, after that situation happened, Monday, that's this Monday that just happened, I said, we need to talk. Now, after that situation, we hadn't talked. Obviously, I blocked him because I don't want to have any more conversation with him. But I'm going to show you the last one. I said, we need to talk. I sent him an invite. You can see it right here. And then I get this message yesterday. He says, then let's talk here. I won't be baited into another public fight again. No offense, but I don't trust you anymore. Well, no name. Suck a dick. Because here's how I work. I don't need your trust. I don't bait. I don't do things for public viewing entertainment. It just happened because it was there. And again, I don't hold back. I don't act fake. It happened. And guess what? I do apologize for the part of the conversation that it didn't need to happen there. Everything else, fuck you, you were wrong. That's exactly why there is a section of the internet that I don't like being a part of, and that is the atheist discussion. For that, I am not an atheist, but yet I am an atheist. Whereas in you are an internet atheist, kiss my ass with that message you sent me. That's how I cut ties. Now that we're talking and said all that good stuff, and again, I say that with no mean ill will. I'm in such a good mood, Hannah, just so you know. I'm a little mellow now, can you tell?
That's why I'm not an atheist.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the thing.
I believe it. No, I believe in the human condition. That's it.
That's all you need to. I don't need. The only thing I feel the need to convince anybody is that I'm right. Other than that, I don't care what you believe. I don't feel the need to stop you from being that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just half of it's opinion.
Whoa. For the record, I get it. I can tie my own shoes. And you ready for this one? I can wipe my own ass too. Can you?
Hey, there's nothing wrong with Velcro, right?
Wait. For me there is, but here's how it goes. If you own a pair of shoes that you do have to tie, you can wear Velcro all you want.
Sweet, I'm buying Velcro shoes.
Yeah, and again, I get it. Those are called friends. Sorry if you don't have any. You only have to confine in yourself. Sucks. I like when you have friends that you talk to about your feelings. Sorry. Yeah, I guess so. I guess I'm a pussy. Yeah,
How dare you have friends?
I forget. I get it. If you think I'm a pussy because I talk to my friends, you should check out when I left Flat Earth. I cried. There you go, buddy. You don't get no more pussy than that. Have fun.
So you were in a pussy of a position, and then you cried when you left that pussy of a position. No, that's actually quite.
I tell you, man, I kept everything. Put it this way: if it happened, if I don't hold back from anything going on. I mean, there are obviously personal family shit that I don't talk about here, but for the most part, you guys are. This is ask Travis or ask anyone that you come across. Like, this is what you get. This is me. I don't hold back. I mean, I definitely talk here a lot more than I talk in public. I don't like people. People are assholes. But hey, we have distance at least. And at any given time,
I 100% agree with you on that. 100%.
At any given time, I can mute you guys. I can mute myself from hearing them. At any time, it works. It's so perfect. It doesn't get any better than that. I mean, what can you say?
Or when you're like, you know what? I gotta go get the munchies, but I don't want to sit here and listen to this, and or like, the pizza's here. I'll sit back in the chair and just sit back and listen for a little bit. Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. And here's the best part: sometimes you dumbasses grab the bait, and you guys get into a conversation with each other, and I get to do this. Do you see that? I'm like, gotcha. And you guys have good conversations. I get to sit and listen. I have basically torn your guys' conversation from wherever you were and brought you here to have it here. It's the greatest thing in the world. I appreciate the fuck out of it.
Oh yeah, no, I appreciate it. I appreciate just just talking about BS and I mean, they're just going over different things, learning new things. Enjoy the hell out of it. It's relaxing,
actually, Speaking of BS, I actually found out something interesting from the terms of service of Discord.
What's that?
Okay, so you know how we come on here and we talk on your live stream, right? So we've basically given you permission to use our voices on your live stream by coming into this talk.
Oh yeah. You know I'm live. Yeah. No, wait. Yes. Okay. I will continue.
Okay. So now a certain person likes to record Discord conversations in someone's server and then uploads them to YouTube, edited.
Chemo?
Yeah, but here's the problem. No, I found this in the terms of service. You can record it all you like, but you are not allowed to edit the conversation.
For gain,
your
maybe?
purposes. No. Yeah, for gain or for promotion or whatever. You are not to edit any conversation that is recorded or screenshotted. You must have all context available or explain the context of said conversation. Part of Discord's terms of services. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So if you record a conversation like this, just the audio, right, and you just cut the bits that say what you want to say, you've broken Discord's terms of service.
Yeah, I get it. I get that. And then the only time you have to worry about that is if you're, what do you call it? Where you post someone in a different light. Deformation. There you go. Defamation of character.
Defamation of character. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the problem is that they'll just close the account, and that's about it.
Yeah. No.
So
well, yeah.
So that's probably what happens to most of the accounts that they used to have, and they probably got closed, and now they can keep going in on stock accounts and stuff.
Oh yeah, well, trust me. Anyone who does stuff that may get them kicked off of somewhere, I guarantee they have like at least 6 accounts. Here's the thing. I came from the time when Flat Earth and Discord met. And you learn something very quickly. The second OBS became a thing, everything and every server is being recorded, whether it be for whatever, or for whatever. you should always assume you're being recorded. I'm going to give you an instance. For instance, I record almost everything. Why? Because I have 2 terabytes of space on an external drive that I have no idea what to fill it with because it's like 3% full and I've been using it for 6 years.
So fill it with words. Nice.
and here's the plus of this. When I hear an argument, for instance, I did this with Travis's argument. I'll listen to it 45 times. Why? So I know your argument. Why? So I can tear it the fuck apart. It's how I roll. And here's the other thing. There are so many things because I come from the era where I took notes. I took notes almost of every conversation I was having, of every topic I had. To be honest, I have probably, I'm looking at them right now. I have, file boxes, like the cardboard file boxes. I have 4 of those in my closet, completely full of notes. Notes of everything. Triples of conversations, it's just, you have them over and over again. You forget you had the notes or bits and pieces that you learned before, blah, 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 blah. But I took a lot of fucking notes. And it wasn't up until about 2 years ago that I realized, hey, motherfucker, it's 2019, 2018. You have a computer. Why are you taking so many fucking notes and having to go through them to remember them? So what I started to do is I stopped taking notes like right now. I would remember, I jot shit down like, hey, so-and-so at so-and-so time, because I have a timer in front of me. We talked about this and I want to re-listen, and then I may take some notes there, but I don't have every conversation notes anymore. OBS allows me to take notes without having to jot a damn thing down. Matter of fact, Travis killed himself because I had OBS. He kept saying, his whole fucking thing he does, obstruction, never ever, blah, 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 blah. I broke that down. That's how I broke it down, because I realized what he's saying is stupid. What he's saying is a brick wall does not obstruct. Okay? That's what Travis is saying when he says it, and that's why. But that's here nor there for right now. Travis, I'm coming for you. I want my damn pictures. I want my damn fucking videos from the day I met up with you. If I don't get them, it's going to get nasty. And what do I mean? I'm going to go to your chat and call you a Smurf a lot. That's about it. Other than that, I don't really care. Yeah. I'm a grown fucking man. It was pictures.
And stop being stupid.
But I am going to go on a tirade very soon on Travis because, again, while I've been gone, Travis has done quite a few live streams with basically my name and his fucking titles. Because I know for a fact, because he asked me for the video or the live stream where me and Erebus broke down his shit, and then he rage quitted on. He's been breaking that down basically, without words that anybody else, or he uses my words, but he doesn't use the whole thing, and I don't care why, because he knows he's doing it. I know he's doing it, and Travis, our day will come, and where will it happen? Probably Jose's. Why? Because I don't want to talk flat earth here. There you go.
Yeah, we can talk about the stupid that they do, but not the actual subject itself.
Flat earth doesn't exist, so there's no reason to talk about it.
There you go. There's so many other things to talk about. For instance, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Fuck. I asked a question. What,
toilet paper shortages?
No. I was going to say,
no.
The coronavirus
has to do with
has killed 6 people in Washington, and California has its first confirmed death too. Hello, Chris Berry. Yes, I'm back, and I'm ready for action. Bring me one of your videos. I'm ready to break it the fuck apart. And where am I going to do it? Jose's. Because I don't want to talk about it here. But if you want to come come on and talk about jiu-jitsu, Chris, we can. Matter of fact, I just learned how to transition into the twister. Again, I do apologize to everyone. The reason I did not live stream my matches is what? I was in the hospital. And apparently, when you're coming down from 103 temperature in the flu, you shouldn't grapple. I'm just saying. Are you talking about that song? Because that was gay. I actually listened to it. It was bad, Chris. That was bad. Chris, you got talent, man. Stop with that bullshit. Done.
Yeah, sure.
What did I say, Marty?
Sure.
Huh?
Back on track. Get back on track.
We are on track. What are you talking about?
Back to the coronavirus, mate.
Yeah.
So
wait. Stop. Hannah, we talked about this. I'm sorry, Hannah. From now on, I will get my flu shot. I promise you. From now on, Hannah, I will get my flu shot. And if you guys don't realize it, put it this way. I haven't had my flu shot in, I'd say, about 17 years. Why? Because I don't get the fucking flu. Except for sometimes.
That's not the point! That's not the point!
I've gotten the flu 3 times in my whole life. And yes, each time was just as bad.
Mm-hmm. And what happened to you this weekend? Just gone.
The flu. The
got
flu.
The fucking flu.
Not only did
and
I
it
get the
knocked
flu,
you off your feet.
Yeah. Not only did I get the flu, but the flu kicked my ass. I ain't gonna lie. I got. Hey, check this out. That's one. Okay, you got me. Got me.
Try this, Sean. Would you rather be a little bit sick for a couple of days, or would you be really, really sick for a week in bed?
Okay, well, put it this way. I don't. Oh, Hannah's gonna be so pissed. Okay, if statistics are correct, I don't really need to worry for another 4.5 years, because about every 3 to 4 years is when I actually do get the flu. But other than that, I don't ever get sick. So, like, I think I have time, but I did promise Hannah from now on, every year I will get the flu shot because of this time.
Now, in my country, people have gone absolutely spastic.
Wait. Davros, I've known you for a little while now. Since when the fuck did you own your own country?
In my country, the one that is owned by the traditional elders.
Well, sir,
our
Davros, I do apologize.
Our stupid foreigners have decided to buy up all the toilet paper in all the shopping centres and send it overseas.
Wait. Davros, did you just tell me that your countrymen, in the aid of others, went and bought all your guys' toilet paper and sent it away? Now you guys are having a shortage of toilet paper.
Yes.
All right. You know what, Davros? You can have your own country. You guys just stay over there. Stop breeding with American.
And not to mention,
Australia is Florida, man.
Yeah, and not to mention hand sanitizer. Those shelves are freaking out.
So let me get this straight. If a country is starving, there's a chance you guys may kill yourselves off feeding another country.
No, because we send aid to those countries. And that's what I find funny. Because we have sent
didn't you send toilet paper?
No, but that's what's stupid. The public don't understand that the government has already sent a shipment to these countries that are in. We make our own toilet paper here. Oh no, but we must send to a friend.
That's funny. Oh, that's so funny. I wonder, yeah. Hannah, am I now not having to worry about getting the coronavirus because I've had the flu? I mean, I know it's not the same. Yeah, but my body's like strong right now. It's like I was down and now I'm up. My white blood cells are recouped.
Go watch what happens when Donald Trump is talking to a virologist, and he goes, "Why can't you use a solid flu vaccine to help defend against the coronavirus?"
You said Donald Trump goes and sees somebody. I don't even know who the fuck you said.
Okay, he's in a boardroom.
And I say, hang on. I see you, Hannah. I see you, Darkseid, and Amy saying no. But in my mind, it says I say yes. Go ahead. It makes sense if you were listening.
So the whole coronavirus is like a big game of plaguing.
What?
It's a mobile game. It's awesome. It's like you make a virus and send it all over the world. You choose the country that it starts in, and you kill off the population.
Okay. Hannah says the corona is a mutant cold virus. Okay. Now, if I get the coronavirus, do I eat a live chicken and squeeze the broth out of it to heal that cold? Because, the extreme. What the fuck? The family of the rhinoviruses. Yeah, well, it sounds... well, the cold doesn't kill people, but apparently this one does? That sounds extreme. You eat chicken soup to get over a cold, Sean. Hannah, I was kidding. I'm sorry.
You're looking crazy, Sean.
I was kidding. I'm hot. Don't listen to me.
Yes, they're not the same family. One is a flu family, like H1N1, and the other is part of the rhino cold viruses. It's a mutant form of a cold virus. So the flu does not protect you. The vaccine does not protect you from the coronavirus. Stop it.
False information. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Wait. If I
does drinking Corona beer give you the virus? Stop it.
No, I actually believe that's true.
Can I get some Heineken?
And if you do that,
instead,
Swedish girls get out of your refrigerator. I saw that on a live show once.
No, that's St. Pauli's girl.
Oh, my bad. Note to self.
The flu kills many more people than the coronavirus has. And most of the people that are dying are either the very sick or the elderly or people who are compromised.
And right now,
just like any other virus that we catch, that's usually the statistics that are at most vulnerable.
I heard this. I was listening to the talk radio, and they said that right now our government has us in a state, like if you had to put it in like phases of a pandemic, we are at go about your damn business, quit worrying.
And most people that do die, they don't actually die. They die from secondary infections. So they get lung infections and they end up with pneumonia and blah, 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 blah.
Okay. Yeah. So basically
Hannah,
just...
I was about to bring that up. The majority of people that have died from complex pneumonia issues.
Yes, that's what I just said. Thank you, Digital.
Yeah. No, because I was about... Sorry, I was changing an arse at the time.
Or an epidemiologist, Don't talk to computer people. Different virus family.
Is there a Heineken virus? Because Renee wants to know. If there is, you sign me up for that. I don't even drink, and I'll sign up for that.
It's Chris Berry timing out. He'll get spanked by Sean.
Yeah, man, come on, Chris. I'll fly out there, and I'll fly out there just to roll one time, just to tap you out once. And Chris says he got Conspiracy Cats challenged him to debate because he timed him out. Chris, why are you like getting embarrassed? I mean, like, put it this way, I embarrassed you, and I'm stupid. These people are smart. Stop it, man.
And why does the Flat Earth channels time all of us out or ban us? And on these channels, they get wrenches.
I don't know. I should take them, huh? No, because
yes,
I
he
take
got
anything.
like YouTube's got
No.
wrenches, and all he does is time people out on Ranty's channel, and on it goes.
Mm-hmm.
You do that here. If you do that, if you did that here, I'll take your fucking wrench and I'll block you. I don't care. I don't care at all.
Sympathy.
This is my world. This is my country. You're at Sean World, motherfucker. Welcome.
Sean World.
You can take my wrench for all I care.
And just so you know, there is a lot of favoritism in this motherfucking world. So get on my good side.
Sean's well.
Yeah, you need to be on the right side. Hey, think about it. Ass kissing works.
I do no such thing.
I did not say you did. I was just saying.
I bump heads with him too.
Yeah, Chris, people flip out on you because like you cry about censorship and then yet you do it everywhere. You just nonstop. Like a little girl. You cry and then you just start.
Oh, like a little boy.
No, it's like a little girl.
No, it's not a little girl.
Boy. Hey, I've worked in elementary school. Little boys are just as big crybabies.
Yeah, but come on.
What's about it? They are.
Well, yeah, I have a little boy too, so I get it, but I think it's a little bit more demeaning when we say like a little girl.
Why? Women are demeaning. Girls are demeaning.
No.
Oh hell no!
No, Hannah,
you're not pulling me into that argument. I didn't say that. Let's just stop right now. Nope, I didn't do it. Not me. I didn't say that at all.
You know I'll win.
Yep. So we should just stop now before I embarrass myself.
Here's Jose. Speak of the devil. He knows I love him.
It's the princess argument, Hannah.
I'm a princess. Everyone's a princess. All little girls are princesses. Right? That one?
That's the one.
That's not true because I actually know some little girls. Like I have some friends that had like their daughters that like I watched grow up, and they're fucking assholes. Holy crap!
It's called being an individual.
Like I watched this one girl tell her mom, "I don't think so. I'm hungry and I want it now." I was thinking in my head, "What about when you wake up?" Boom. Oof. My child would starve just so he understands where I sit. I will show him food. I will make him sit in front of that plate. Don't touch that food until I say touch it. You're like they do with dogs, and then you go. Yeah. If my child plays with me like that, I play too.
This Barry goes, Hannah's one of the feminists. Yeah, okay.
Jeez.
And?
That's why he's an internet troll.
I wonder, is that supposed to be an insult or something? I don't get it.
Everything he says should be an insult. I'm
insult to intelligence, maybe.
I'm surprised he's on right now. Like I thought his wife, his mom, wife, I don't know which one it is. Pretty sure it's his wife, but is allowing him to be on right now.
Yeah, that's what's so funny. He calls me a feminist. And I don't have anybody taking care of me.
He's like, trust me, when Chris goes, I gotta go, and then he just takes off and I don't get mad, it's because I know his wife probably walks in that room. She doesn't even say anything. She just looks at him, and he looks at her, and he just shuts down. And it doesn't matter, Chris. Doesn't matter who it is. He's like, it's 9:30. She took her hearing aid out. Turn it. I can be as loud as I want. He's like, I stayed up long enough. I'm proud of me. Usually Chris is in bed by 8. Just saying.
I got to stay up past Mr. Rogers telling me to go to bed.
I know I'm not wrong, Chris. I'm not trying to be wrong. I'm just telling it like it is. I've known you for a little bit. I see how it is. Grandma, Dark Seed. It's not his mommy. It's grandma. And I'm not talking shit about no one's grandma because that's grandma. I wouldn't even step up to grandma. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, Gary was trolling with that one. No one believes that.
What's up, Glover Mom? Welcome. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I had to go live. I didn't even want to, like, I didn't have anything, like, again, I usually don't. Didn't have any plans. It's been so long. I was like, I wonder if I remember how to do this.
Invite
and
No
that's
Name?
why we're here.
Huh? Hey,
I said,
if
did you
want-
invite No Name?
I was going to invite him, but then I got that message, and then I was like, I don't even care. I'm sorry. There are people
He sent you a message?
Oh yeah, he sent me a message saying how we could have the conversation, because I said we needed to talk. He said we could have this conversation in the DMs. I am not going into public so you can bait me into another public fight. I don't trust you anymore. And I went, whoa, okay, well, fuck yourself. That's where I left it at.
Hate you, huh?
I don't. It's like I said. There are people who.
That's how he sees it. That he got baited, huh?
Yeah, and I apologize for my part, but dude, I don't bait people. If I was baiting you, trust me, the personal part would have happened first. Fuck the conversation before it. The personal part, that's the part I apologize for. But you triggered me into it. I'm sorry. But I'm sorry if we have to have a private conversation to make you feel better, you're not the type of person I feel like having a conversation with. And again, I'm from the timeline where I don't really like the whole disrespectful version of talking to people, and I don't mind losing that out of my ear. So that's all I'll say about it.
It seems you were both triggered because he says that he was triggered by you, so y'all were feeding off each other.
Well, and I agree. I'm not going to say that's not the case, but I'm going to tell you right now. I mean, first of all, it's one, my live stream. Two, I mean, Jesus Christ, how, like, the whole fucking argument started with, I don't consider myself an atheist because. like that. Let's start that off. Like, the whole actual argument started because I said I did not like calling myself an atheist, because atheists, in my opinion, nowadays seem to want to be the type to go out and make people who believe in their religion that it's not true. That's what it seems like to me. And I think that's what triggered him when I said that.
Yeah, but he really doesn't do that. No Name doesn't go out proselytizing atheism, and you kind of labeled him like an internet atheist or something like that.
He got it. The thing is, you both got your feelings hurt, and that's what it is. And neither one of you would back down and just say, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do this," because you guys are both pig-headed, stubborn, poopy heads.
Wait, I meant it. He is an internet atheist. I'm sorry. I've heard him have conversations with people that are religious and him tell them how they're retarded because they believe in a mythical blah, 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 blah. I've heard it, and then go on a spiel about how he knows it's not real and then they're wrong. To me,
he's militant about it. He's a militant atheist. I wouldn't call him whatever the internet atheist he is.
But see, that's the thing.
He's militant about the globe Earth too. So
here's the thing.
Oh well, that's just the way he is.
But the thing is, I called him an internet atheist, not knowing it was an actual term.
You're such a butt.
He Googled it and everything. I had no idea it was real. I literally made it up on the spot. I had no clue it was something that was like, because I get it, because when he read it,
I got an argument with him on objective versus subjective morality. That lasted for 3 hours, and it did not end well. So I know exactly what that feels like.
That was the thing. Like, I'm not even. I swear I laughed about this when I got offline, and I laughed. This is the best part. I don't believe in God, so it was like.
No, you just argue because you both argue to argue.
There was no view that we had nothing to argue about. But
I know.
For an
That's
hour
what I mean. Stubborn people do that.
They were basically arguing over personality flaws at that point. You know, you were saying he had the bad personality flaw, and he thinks you had the best. So whatever.
I found your internet atheist picture.
But here's the thing.
When you keep telling somebody, you know, we gotta go, and they're still arguing an hour later. Like, really? So stupid.
He laughs. And then I realized it was like, if it was just an argument to see who could win, it's my live stream. I'm gonna win.
Speaking of someone, speaking of someone who said he was going to bed and still had to converse with chemo, Metal Slex is here.
Yeah.
That. No, I didn't say I had to go to bed. I said I'm planning on going to bed soon.
Well,
I was having a little bit of fun with him, so I was having a little bit of fun with him, and 15 minutes later, I did. I hung it up and went to bed.
Funny.
It was actually Chemo who was making the claims that I had to stay up and talk with him. That's what he does.
And sometimes it works on people too. That's the fun part. Chemo has a me and No Name fight every day. And he thinks it's the funnest thing in the world.
I like arguing with Chemo, actually. It's pretty fun.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Me either. I hate it. I hate it because it's like a goldfish.
Yeah.
You know, every time.
Yeah, well, so
the
is
conversation
Lemonbird.
starts the same.
He's like a goldfish. That's exactly what it is.
Goldfish memory, you know.
Like,
that's what I was doing.
I swear, we had this conversation.
It's like they have dementia.
Constantly.
Yeah. That's what we need to. Hey, every time from now on you have a flat earth conversation, you need to do a dementia test.
They totally forget what you talked about a week ago.
Oh, I know.
Like,
that's why me and Seek and Find aren't cool anymore. I was like, dude, you asked me about gravity one more fucking time. Fucking dare you. Do it. I don't even know where he lives.
I double dog dare you.
I don't even know where he lives, but I will fly to his house and kick his ass. He asked me about gravity in in voice. If he asked me one more time, fuck that. Nope.
Yeah. What? Yeah. This is the thing. What part of shit falls down do these people not get?
Well, hang on. There's a lot not to get. Here's the problem. After you hear it, you can hear it after you hear it 30, 40 times and hopefully looked into it. You should no longer have the question of what are the effects that we see of gravity? I'm going to tell you right now, Seek and Find asked me that question at least 85 times in a course of a month. I shit you not. It just came to a point where I was like, nope, no more. That's the reason I hate Flat Earth. Because the stupid questions. Granted, you can't be disrespectful to him on here, but
yeah,
sorry.
Well, I mean,
sure you can.
You can. You know, there are definite ways of doing it without pissing me off, and plenty of you guys have figured it out. I mean, it's not difficult to do. I mean, real shit. Just don't call him fucking retard. Figure out a different word, a word that makes you feel like you're a retard, but makes me feel like, hey, he didn't say retard. It's pretty simple. Yeah, see?
I get picked on for calling him twit.
Yeah, see, I don't bat an eye about that.
Really? Twit?
That's more of an Aussie thing.
Mm.
Or
I'll say that's not how that works. You twit.
Is that even an insult? I don't know. I guess it's like a real low level insult. I guess.
Nah, that doesn't even count. That just shouldn't count. See, I wouldn't bat an eye on that. I don't care. Put it this way, I'll let it even go. Put it this way, if it's a fair back and forth, I'll let it go. I don't care. Like when Chris talks to somebody, like Chris talking to Blue can say whatever the fuck he wants at that point. Chris has opened those floodgates.
He brings it upon himself.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's why I do let it happen sometimes. Because sometimes people deserve it.
There's Travis, though. Travis can get real annoying.
See, that's the thing. He hasn't ever. I've never gotten him to that. I don't like getting Travis like that. I like Travis staying calm, relax, lucid.
Lucid? No, you're pushing it there, John.
No, that's it. When I have a conversation, it's cool. It's like a hangout. I don't have to worry about them snapping.
He snapped all of a sudden.
But that's the thing.
You know who talks to
okay,
Lemon Bird?
But here's the thing. Everyone knows they can do it now. So now you see people in there just like, let's go jab Travis. See if we can make him flip it the fuck out.
Yeah, it's your fault.
Yeah,
it's not my fault. It's Erebus's fault. It's Erebus's fault. Stop saying me. You motherfuckers keep saying my fault.
It may be Erebus's fault. Well,
sure.
It wasn't anybody's fault except for Travis's. Because he was the one that said, yeah, let's use my images.
And I don't know why people don't do this.
Shit.
Anytime Travis does this, I don't understand why everyone doesn't go, didn't Sean and Erebus destroy this already? I'm gonna say it was Erebus. I just gave Erebus the platform to do it.
I'm an ass.
I use you all the time. I'm like, we destroyed that on Sean's like 6 months ago. We destroyed it on Sean's like 3 months ago.
I felt so bad for Travis. I had to tell Travis, you know what, man? I won't attack your ether band no more. Now I'm just going to attack his beliefs. And I don't normally do that, but Travis, your week of terror is over. Not sure if some of you guys not heard. Travis has done a week-long Sean-a-thon. He hasn't said it, but if you look closely in the titles, you'll notice. You'll see exactly what I mean.
Well, I don't even pay attention to him anymore.
Not many people do. That's the other thing. His whole thing is we can have this conversation on my live stream, and everyone's like, wait, what? Why not here? We're here now.
T-Jump on Modern Day Debate had Lemon Bird as a debate person, and he actually did a good job with him. He was so patient and calm.
See, here's the thing. If I do this to Lemon all the time. If I'm there during a Lemon rant, I say, Lemon, calm down. You no need to be defensive here. Because again, that micro machine, that he does, that's a defense mechanism. If you can get him to realize he doesn't have to do that, he will actually have a conversation that is intelligible. Or I don't know. It's better. I give it that. It's a better conversation. It's not. Doesn't
we
work.
did have a conversation with him on Jose's for a little bit. The one day, it was just a regular conversation.
Doesn't do well in a group setting.
Yeah, it's just I always feel like he has to be on the defensive, but that's because Lemon is a debater. Lemon is not one of those people that does what we're doing right now. I don't think I've ever heard Lemon a few times. This is how I know that what he's about here. Lemon is here to debate. That's it. He ain't here to make friends. I mean, he may like the whole thing 24/7 does for him, but he understands that he's not getting this, where we just are just BSing, hanging out, talking shit about fucking anything that needs to even care about. He doesn't do that. So he's always in debate mode, which is that micro machine, 99 fucking words, a half a second.
There's a whole channel for debating on Discord.
Yeah, I'm over that shit. That shit's so boring. I don't listen to any of
that. What channel's that?
I'll put it in the side chat.
It's like Modern Debate or some new channel that's
Modern Day Debate's been around a while.
It's Modern Day Debate. Oh, I just heard of it, and then when they came online,
I'm a Lemon. He's all right. He's never really that vicious. So.
Oh no! I don't think I've never heard him. I don't think I've ever heard him.
People are more vicious to him. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
People are much more vicious to him than he is.
I have heard it once though. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. Again, I say this a lot because I want Lemon to just show people I'm not crazy. Okay, Lemon has 3 lemons. Fuck the 2 lemons. You guys have all heard that one. But there's a lemon that no one ever gets to hear. Some may have, but I got to hear it, and it haunts me to this day. What you're about to hear is my rendition of exactly what the 3rd lemon sounds like. Here we go. Yo, motherfucker, I ain't playing like that. You need to watch your fucking mouth. I swear to God, I heard that come out of Lemon's mouth. It sounded exact. I swear to you, that is Lemon's fucking voice. I'm telling you that right now.
Oh my God! I'm gonna have to bait him into that.
It is very true. That is exactly what lemons sound like, and that's why I say there is a 3rd lemon. And I have said this when Lemon Bird here, and he has just chuckled. That's all he did.
So his voice that he puts on is pretty much.
I think that's his night. That's either his nighttime. I think it's his nighttime voice, or it's a voice change. I don't know. I don't like. I've heard some very deep voice people do that, and it's not. I'm not. I don't know what. I don't know.
Maybe it's his flirty voice.
Exactly, but I can tell you right now, there is a thug in that lemon. Watch out. I call it thug lemon, and I swear
life. I'm going to say that to him next time I see him.
I've been talking about that. Watch. He's not gonna. He won't admit to it, but he'll give you some kind of something, and you'll be like, Sean wasn't lying. I'm not crazy, people. I'm telling you, this is true.
Life.
It was intense. I had to sit back a minute and go, did I just hear what the F I thought I heard? And I did.
The sad thing is, without a dumpster fire, people aren't that interested. They need drama.
Yeah, Glover Mom says, Lemon Bird after dark. Yes. No. Wait. See, I don't know. I think we hear Lemon Bird after dark. I'm pretty sure we do. I think we heard Hustle Lemon or Business Lemon. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure the lemon we hear is the After Dark one as well. I don't know. That's just my thought. I don't know how to. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm scared Lemon's going to come on here and beat me up for saying something.
I think you're going to be okay.
We'll see. Wait. I'm telling you, Hannah, one day you'll hear it and you'll go, holy shit, I'm scared. And it'll all make sense. It'll all make sense then.
Not too much frightens me.
All right. Well, I'm going to take
Except for that picture that Davros posted. Oh my God, that was scary.
Which one? I wonder. Oh. Yeah, I saw that. Well, I was going to say this.
Pretty close to the truth, though.
It's been a while since I've done this. So I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm in my live stream. I do appreciate you guys coming on and hanging out, coming back to listen and join the panel. It makes me feel so good inside. So thank you guys.
Such a bullshitter.
I'm serious.
What?
It's like I purposely I don't talk to anybody. I purposely go, shut up, I don't want to talk to anybody. I talked to other people already. And I hadn't talked to you guys, so I felt like I had to talk. I hear you guys and I don't really want to hear any of you guys, so I talk, and I couldn't talk because I was sick. So it feels good to be back and be able to talk over people, tell people they were wrong.
Yeah, no kidding.
The superiority complex has been restored.
There was one. So the first day I was at the hospital, I was listening on Discord. I was listening in Jim's server, and someone started saying something, and I swear I turned my mic off. I turned the mute off, and I was about to say something. I swear to you, I vomited everywhere. everywhere. Like it was like The Exorcist, and I will leave everyone with that. You're welcome. But seriously, guys, thank you. I do appreciate you guys being here. It was fun.
You're very welcome, and I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yep, me too.
Yes, it's great to
Your
be
little
back.
self.
It was terrible. It was the worst.
Good.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and mute out of here, and I'm gonna go say goodbye to everyone on YouTube, and then I'll probably be back, and I'll probably see everyone else around. So, thank you.
Are you working, Sean?
Yeah. I started working yesterday. Felt a little woozy, but I was told not to go back to work until next week. But I have to get a project done, so the doctors don't understand that, and therefore they're wrong. I need to go to work today and tomorrow. I'll be at work.
Bring gallons of water with you and just drink all day.
Yeah, I fucked up on Tuesday. On Tuesday, I messed up.
No
and
smoking.
I didn't drink enough water. Oh, what? Huh? What?
I
Why?
said no smoking.
What?
What?
I can't hear you. Something's wrong with the Discord.
Yeah, I know you can.
I switched over to the live stream.
I've had that happen before. Hit the phone. Sorry.
All right, guys. I'll be back in a little bit.
All right. See you later, Sean.
All right, people. That was fun. I enjoyed that one. Thank you guys for being here again. I do appreciate you guys coming back and hanging out. Again, I don't get the opportunity to say thank you and enough and say, hey, I disappeared, but you guys are still here, so thank you. To you guys who or let me preface and say names. Travis, I'm coming for you. Just kidding, but for real, I am. For real, you did all those videos. I'm coming. And to No Name, don't be a bitch. Come on the live stream next week or tomorrow, and we can have this conversation and talk about this like men. Both have our apologies. We can start over, and you can start being, doing that run up from a bottom bitch. Just me. Other than that, thank you guys. Love you. Peace.
These men go crazy. Legendary.
Perfect.
It's the one and only Digo Double G.
Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg.
Da 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 da. You know I'm mobbing with the D.R.E. Da 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 da. It's the one and only Digo Double G.
Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg.
Da 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 da. You know I'm mobbing with the D.R.E. Da 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 da. It's the one and only Digo Double G.
Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg.
Da 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 da. You know I'm mobbing with the D.R.E. Da 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 da. It's the one and only Digo Double G.
Snoop Dogg.
Da 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 da. You know I'm mobbing with the D.R.E.
Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day. You ready for the next episode?
Digo Double G.
Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg.
Da 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 da. You know I'm mobbing with the D.R.E.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know the West Coast is back for all you suckers. So put something in there. Put it in there. Yeah. Suck, Snoop.
Top dog, bite them all, yeah, I'm burning it up. DPGC, you should be turning it up. CBT, LBC, yeah, we hooking back up. And when they bang this in the club, baby, you got to get up. Cuz homies, thug homies, yeah, they giving it up. Whole lot, yo lot, boy, we living it up. Taking chances while we dancing in the party for show. Slip my girl a 44 when she crept in the back door. Chickens looking at me strange, but you know I don't care. Step up, Digo Double G.
Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg.
Da 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 da. You know I'm mobbing with the Digo Double G.
Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg.
Da 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 da. You know I'm mobbing with the D.R.E.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know the West Coast is back for all you suckers. So put something in there. Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day. You ready for the next episode? It's the one and only D.R.E. Dr. Dre, love Buster. You know I'm mobbing with the D.O. drink on and my smoke on, then go home with something to poke on. Locust song for the 2 triple O. Coming real, it's the next episode.